Alright, what's going on, guys? Bubbles back again, coming into the showcase on the newly minted Power 1000 Year Blood War Resurrected Max Transcended T20 Adult Bankai Toshiro. And yeah, so what's funny is, like, my boy YOLO, he's in my guild and he didn't even have a lieutenant's badge with 30 SP. So we fixed that. Fortunately, it only took 9 roll brushes. He had the Shinji's cap. Now, the Shinji's cap, in my opinion, is a really good accessory, but I would only recommend it if the character has spiritual pressure boost plus 80%. Otherwise, I kind of like this strong attack damage berserker, only because nowadays you kind of want to put like full stamina damage boost, so that way it scales a lot better than just a little bit more SP. Right? So either way, let's just get right into it. 1000 Year Blood War Toshiro. He did resurrect into Havoc, which in my opinion is probably the skill he needed the most. He also resurrected into strong attack damage plus 16%. Unfortunately, he didn't really get much more than that outside of like damage to frozen enemies plus 20%, which could be good, but usually you don't, in my opinion, it's not really all that necessary. We do have weakened defense stacked on. He already has weakened defense, so this is double weakened defense, you know what I'm saying? It's like when you're fat and you're ugly, double gamer girl. Then you also have, that's a meme, alright, I'm not trying to offend any fat, ugly gamer girls, my bad. Berserker plus 54%, Devastation 40%, reduced strong attack cooldown of 44%, so that's going to be with the SAR. Full stamina damage boost of 70%, it's pretty high. Long reach 20%. Honestly, at Max Transcended, this character should perform exquisitely well. I'm gonna fool around with my Toshiro once I remove his special moves. Obviously, his special move is still gonna be 4 out of 5. I don't have him 5 out of 5. I'm still really torn on whether I want to 5 out of 5 him, just because like I do have Yama 5/5, so like there's that. Or if you have like 2/5 Yama, you don't really, in my opinion, you don't really need this Toshiro at all. So let's see if we have IT available. I hope that we do. We might not. Pog, that's awesome. Let's go. I'm so happy that people have this available. Oh my god, YOLO. This is why you left the guild in the first place, bro. I can't even put this girl in here. Okay. We'll do the ×5 run. Actually, I mean, you don't get the bonus anyways. I'll leave this here. We'll do 2 runs with this Toshiro because I usually want to do that anyways. So we do have the Chad links, and yeah, so let's just see exactly what this character can do. I'm excited. Double weakened defense though. Like, is that really necessary? Is that really necessary? And then you also have the damage to frozen enemies plus 20% too, because like, so his soul bomb is going to be dealing crazy damage. First strong attack. Good lunge. Warina. Second strong attack kills, that's good. Should kill. Really? I don't know why, for some reason he feels smooth. Like, I feel like he has long stride. I know that he doesn't, but for some reason it just feels like that. Third strong attack. Oh my god, bro. I remember when this character came out. I didn't even think much of this character when he originally came out, and then he came out and it was just like, oh, by the way, he's the best character in the game. First strong attack. Crazy distance on the lunge, by the way. Not quite able to kill the bigger enemies, which we did see the bigger enemies die when we were using Shunsui, but Shunsui also has full stamp built in. And so Shunsui does have full stamp 20%, whereas this Toshiro has Berserker 16. And like I said, full stamp, in my opinion, scales much better. That should kill just fine. Perfect. I don't know if I ended the strong attack animation too early. This should kill. I gotta like position. Bro, look at the lunge though. That lunge distance is wild. Remember, we don't have killer here. We're gonna take the number that we get on the Renji. That's gonna be important because everyone else has iron skin. Boom boom. Okay, so Renji got clipped for, I believe, 127k. Alright, so let me check this out. Let me pull it up. Okay, cool. So 127 1,457. So that's pretty good damage there. That's actually really good damage there, because that is without killer too, and I haven't even calculated that in yet. So let's take the soul bomb. Okay, so let's take the 127,000. 127, 457. I'll just do 127. 127,000. Multiply this by 1.6 for killer, right? So 203k. Multiply this by 1.6 for weakened defense, times 1.2 for damage to frozen enemies, times 3 for the amount of hits, and then we get the initial 203, 200. So his soul bomb against like bosses will hit for approximately 1.3 million. This is with a 10% combat damage bonus, thanks to the combo bonus, not combat damage bonus. So yeah, I mean 1.3 mil is actually really good, considering that this character doesn't have like the debuff mechanic and he doesn't have weakening, right? It's literally just frozen. So I mean, okay, in that regard, I do think it's good. I feel like he doesn't kill quite as fast as I would like him to. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to swap out one of his links for the Aizen link. Now what this is going to do is it's going to be the equivalent of him getting what Shunsui got, because Shunsui got Berserker 20%. And he also got, he got Berserker 20% from his link, his soul trait, and then he picks up full stamina damage boost. So if he picked up full stamina damage boost instead of damage to frozen enemies, this is what he would be dealing. Alright, now I'll actually do this, so that way he doesn't have to deal with this later. Yeah, first strong attack now is able to kill. I'm not gonna lie, what I'm feeling is that I think his lunge is so far reaching that it's actually costing him damage. That was just bad. That was just player error on my part, to be honest. Yeah, so now we're actually like one-shotting everything, which is good. Does this kill? Nah. Without the guard break, it's gonna be kind of hard to kill these enemies in the with the first strong attack, even at max transcended. If we do proc the freeze though, like he's definitely dead. No, I've really just stepped in that. I'm so mad. Okay, so now that we rewinded time, yeah, without that guard break, it kind of hurts. That didn't get. Oh, come on. Daiguden Hyorin Meru. Alright. So we'll see what we deal here, because now we have more full stamina damage boost. $129,000. Okay, so we got that 129k. All right, so let's take that 129,000 multiplies by 1.6. Now that's going to be with killer, and then we're going to take... That actually isn't that much more damage than without the full stamina damage boost. That's interesting. So let's take this times 1.3... No, times another 1.6 for the weakened defense. Times 1.2 for the damage to frozen enemies. Times 3. And then we finish off by adding in that 200... Is it 200? Like, oh, I didn't do that. Oh, sorry. Okay, so we'll just do this. 129,000 times. Bro, stop. 129,000 times 1.6. And then we add the 1,88864. Boom. 1.39 million. Honestly, that's not even that much more damage, to be honest. That's kind of like, in my opinion, negligible damage. But either way, I do think that this character is actually pretty damn good. Alright, so let's take him into Inheritance Zone. What I'm going to do is I'm going to actually sacrifice one of the pieces We're gonna go back to a strong attack recharge here. And then here, what I'm actually gonna do is I'm actually gonna grab a Zeta Ball. Zeta Ball should be at the top. So one thing that my only real criticism right now is I feel like his lunge is so far reaching that it ends up costing him a bit of damage because the AoE comes out as he's moving. I still think it's probably one of the best animated lunges in the game. Keep in mind I'm clearing slowly because it's literally just player error. I don't know why, I thought that they would have spawned behind me. 27k? Let's check out that damage real quick. 27,000 times 8, 216k. That'll actually deal more damage if we... that'll deal more damage if we actually freeze midway. It's not like crazy overly impressive damage, to be honest. It's not bad damage, it's just not crazy overly impressive. Boom. Okay, so you'll see here 162,000 on these enemies. Let's actually check that damage out. 162k. That's with killer too. To be fair, we also got rid of the full stamina damage boost 20%, and we also you know what? I don't even want to calculate this because we would have gotten roughly 1.3 million if we actually kept the damage multipliers, which I think is very important when we're talking about damage on a character. I'm like, why is this so much lower? And I'm like, oh yeah, right. We gave him a Zeta Ball, and we also took off a full stem link. Honestly, there also are a good amount of full stamina damage boost strong attack recharge links nowadays, so like if you're going for like a max transcended Toshiro, that's probably what you're gonna want anyway. So yeah, either way, I do like this Toshiro. I just wish that he got a little bit more. I feel like he was just undertuned a little bit. The damage to frozen enemies, in my opinion, if that was full stam, I think it would have been better. But I mean, that's also personal preference, and that is a bit biased. I do like full stamina damage boost on my characters. I like killing with one strong attack instead of two, or one strong attack and then like having to use like a NAD string, right? But that, I mean, that's pretty much just me. But I'm gonna leave it at that, guys. Grind, I'll catch up, stay blessed. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I hope you all enjoyed this video. It's just still wild to me. Like I can't wait, man. Like I do expect another 1000-year Blood War Toshiro at some point. I do expect the entire round 1 to eventually be remade. I would not be surprised if that's like anniversary. I wouldn't be surprised if that's 8th anniversary. I'm not gonna lie, like for end of the month. But we'll see about that. But I'm gonna leave it at that. Grind, I'll catch up, stay blessed. Like, comment, subscribe if you're new. Hope you all enjoyed this video. Obviously, y'all in the next one. Peace.